Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you the last installment of my Kale Polish Zodiac Collection review, comparison, and swatches. Today we're going to be looking at the fire signs, and these signs are literally fire. I love all three of these polishes that I'm going to share with you today. I think it's safe to say that this is my favorite bundle. If you missed any of the previous reviews, I will leave those videos linked in the description box for you. I also want to quickly mention that the Kale Polish Zodiac Collection is limited edition, so you want to get them while they're still available. Kale Polish is 12-free, vegan, and cruelty-free, and all of these polishes are still available on Kale Polish's website. At the end of this video, I'm going to share with you my overall thoughts in this collection, but for now, let's go ahead and get started with the fire signs. And I want to start with a polish that's, it's still a favorite because, like I said, I love all three polishes and I can honestly recommend all three. But I want to start with the most basic one. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just that we all probably have a purple cream polish hanging around in our collection already. But over here we have Sagittarius. And on Kale Polish's website, Sagittarius is described as a deep, true purple polish for all the purple lovers out there. Even though I own an incredible amount of polish, this was my first experience with a purple cream polish. Usually when I wear purples, they have shimmers or glitters or, some sort of element that makes them different. Sometimes they're hollow and whatnot. But this is my first time wearing a true cream, and oh my goodness, I loved it so much. There is a level of sophistication to the shade that, in my opinion, is so underrated, especially even coming from me. I never thought that this polish was gonna look so good. Besides Scorpio, this is the only polish that I actually wore as a full mani. All others I've just watched on my nails, taken a picture, and removed. But this one looks so good on me, if I do say so myself, that I wore it as a full mani for almost 2 days, and I regret nothing. This is so beautiful. It only takes 2 coats to be fully opaque. Here you go, so you can see it. So there's 1 coat of Sagittarius, and as you can see, you definitely need that second coat, but the description is on point. It's a true purple. Now, after I had 2 coats on all of my nails ready for my swatch photo, I did nick one of my nails, and I had to apply a 3rd coat to my middle finger. And even though I added that 3rd coat, it still stayed true to color. It didn't go like the OPI Lincoln Park After Dark route. No, it stayed to a true purple, which I think is very important to point out, that this stays true to color. The only negative thing that I have to say about this polish is that it's not unique, you guys. You probably already own a polish like this. It's very unique to Kale Polish's line because there's nothing like this. The only thing that kind of comes close, maybe in the same tone of purple, is Isma from her fall collection. But Isma has other metallic-y components in there. So, I mean, they're not dupes at all. But when I look into my purple drawer, within the first 10 seconds, no lie, that's how quickly my eyes went to these purples. I found 2 polishes that are basically the same polish, just different bottles. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna find something similar if you have a large collection like I do. If you don't, I feel this is a pretty good basic purple to have, and the formula is really good. But for reference, I do have Koki Cosmetics Darling Dahlia, which looks the same on the bottle. These polishes are untried. Like I said, this is my first experience with the true purple cream, and I loved it so much. But in my drawer all along, I had these 2 polishes waiting to be swatched. And this other purple cream, it's Lydia, which if you own Lydia, I don't think you need Sagittarius either. Beautiful, sophisticated shade. This was an unexpected love for me. An amazing formula. Nice glossy finish like all Kale polishes have. And on my swatch picture, you're gonna see 2 coats with no top coat. Next up, I want to share with you the other cream in this bundle, and that is this gorgeous bright orange. This is in the shade Aries. And on Kale Polish's website, Aries is described as the hot orange-red shade that is the essence of every Aries you know. Now, like I said, I don't know anything about astrology, but this polish is amazing. Whether it represents Aries or not, I'm not sure. but all I know is that this is a beautiful color, and unfortunately my phone is not picking it up true to color. It's a very eye-catching polish. I truly love this. Let me show you the formula. The formula on Aries reminded me of Aquarius 2 formula. It really looks kind of squishy on that first coat, and which reminds me of a acrylic finish. That goes on very even for such a bright shade, and I'm not sure if you can catch that squishy kind of finish that it has that I'm talking about. Probably not. This polish is an amazing addition to my stash because I do not have anything like it. I've been kind of picking up every orange that I can get my hands on, to be honest. But even though I picked up so many in the last few months, nothing comes close to this polish. It's so beautiful. And it's also a standout in Kale Polish's line. Here I have 4 polishes to compare it to. And I want to start with a true red, just for reference. This right here is Ace, which was part of her holiday collection last year. And I mean, not even close. This is a true red. This is such a bright shade that it makes you think of summer. So I decided to look into her summer collection this year. And, you know, she did release an orange there too. This is Cha Cha Cha. But Cha 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 has some rustiness. It's kind of pumpkinish when you compare it to the brightness of Aries. These 2 polishes, and again, I'm sorry my phone's not picking it up, but they are so far off. They're like completely different polishes. To me, Leo looks more like a summer color versus Cha 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 is like the perfect transition polish. Maybe even perfect for fall in a way. Yeah, very different oranges. The only one that comes close in the brightness and finish is Magic City, which was part of her summer collection last year. These 2 polishes to me are like sisters. They have the same brightness, they have the same formula, same idea. The only difference is that they're different colors. Magic City is obviously red, Aries is orange. I have them on my nails today. 1 coat of each. I've had these swatches on since yesterday, so that's why they don't look the best. I'm sorry. But I think it's enough to get the point across. You can see Magic City over here on my pinky. It's very red compared to Aries over here. And I feel like Aries has more of a squishy formula in a way. This one is more of a true cream. Both polishes are very bright. I'm sorry that my camera is not picking it up. Hopefully my swatch picture does get the job done. On my swatch picture, you're gonna see 2 coats with no top coat of Aries. Last but not least, we have Leo, which in my opinion is the best polish in the whole collection. On KO Polish's website, Leo is described as a brightened copper polish with gold glitter throughout. This polish packs a punch like any Leo. And I agree. What you're seeing right here on camera is what you get on your nails. Maybe with the hint of copper that my camera is not quite picking up. It picks it up sometimes, but then it doesn't. But basically, that brightness, that effect, it's gonna be on your nails. And you are not gonna be able to get your eyes out of your nails. I took my pictures on a cloudy day because it's been very cloudy here in my area. And still, this was just so bright. I love it. This polish does go sheer on the first coat, but it builds up really nicely on the second coat. Let me show you how it applies. There's 1 coat of Leo, and there you can clearly see the copper base and those gold glitters coming through. I honestly think that the reason behind it being so sheer is so that you can see those gold glitters on the copper base. On my thumb, I have it here on 1 coat, so there's that for reference. I know sometimes this watch wheels, especially when they're tinted, is not the best approach to show a polish true to color. The purpose of me doing this for you to get an idea on how they apply. But I have 1 coat here, and it's still sheer, like I said, but it looks so much better on the nail than the swatch wheel. This is another polish that is very unique to my collection. Even though this polish is packed with gold glitters, these glitters are so smooth. Nothing in this polish is gonna be texture, which makes it very easy for removal. The only thing I recommend is that when you do remove it, you kind of place your cotton ball and then pull, because if you don't do that, then the glitters are gonna wanna hang around in your skin. Very easy to get off the nail, but they do want to hang around in your skin, just FYI. I want to compare Leo to these 2 polishes on KO Polish's line. First up, let's look at Princess Penny. I want to point out that these 2 polishes have completely different finishes, and that alone makes them completely different polishes. Princess Penny is a true metallic versus Leo, which is a glitter polish. I have both polishes swatched on my thumb, and as you can see, they are completely different. I think it's okay to have both polishes. The other polish that I want to compare it to is a lot closer to Leo, because these two have the same idea. These are basically what Magic City and Aries are. It's the same idea, just different colors. So these two are like related, but they're different. Over here we have Prince Cornelius and Leo. Cornelius is the bronze versus Leo is more of a copper to gold. So even though they're similar, they're not the same at all, you guys. Here I have some swatches on my fingernails. Look at that difference. This is Prince Cornelius and this is Aries. They're both at one coat. First of all, if we're going to talk formulas, Prince Cornelius is more opaque on that first coat. You can definitely see some visible nail line on Leo over here, but with Prince Cornelius, it's very opaque. So this is copper to gold and this is a bronze. I feel like this is the most requested dupe comparison when it comes to Kailh polishes, but they're completely different, you guys. Similar ideas, but they're not dupes at all. Even though Leo does have a glossy finish, I did add a top coat for my swatches on this polish. I just wanted to make sure I show the maximum effect that you could get with this polish. So on my nail swatch photo, you're gonna see 2 coats of Leo with top coat. Alright you guys, so this brings me to the end of my fire signs review. I really love all 3 polishes, you guys. I cannot wait to wear them again. I don't think you'll be disappointed with any of them if you do decide to pick them up. To wrap up my thoughts on the whole collection, I want to share with you my 5 favorites from this collection. These are like my top picks out of the 12. And they are Leo, also Aries, which we just looked at, as well as Aquarius 2, Scorpio, and Virgo. These polishes are my top picks based on uniqueness, formula, and color preference. So I know this might change according to every individual's taste. So for that reason, I do recommend you look at other reviews and see if you find another color that you like. Most of these formulas were really good, with the exception of Pisces. I cannot get behind that polish. Love the color, hate the polish. More details on all the other ones that didn't make it to the top will be on my other videos, so I highly suggest that you look at what I have presented and what other bloggers are presenting, and then you make your decision from there. Now, when I look at the collection as a whole, I do have some personal thoughts. I personally think that as a consumer, this collection was very overhyped before it was released. Like, everybody was waiting for this collection. And then once it's out, we see that most of these polishes are creams, which can be sort of a letdown given the fact that it's a Zodiac collection. Me personally, I was expecting more glitter, more sparkle, because of the signs, the moon, stars, and all that stuff. So I was expecting a lot more sparkle than Leo, Aquarius, and, well, Pisces is kind of a sparkly polish. But I don't know, I guess I wanted more complex polishes, you know what I mean? However, I do have to look at Kailh polish as a brand new brand. It's only, what, 2 years old? The collection as a whole was an amazing addition to Kailh polish's line because she did not dupe herself. All of these polishes are so unique to her line, and I think if you are the average nail polish consumer, you would find a lot of favorites here. On the other hand, if you're a nail polish collector like I am, and if you buy polishes very frequently and you have already hundreds of polishes stashed, this collection may not satisfy your needs or the uniqueness that you need to add to your stash. So, it really depends how you want to look at it. I am happy that I purchased the whole collection because I am buying all of her polishes. This is just a personal decision that I've made. I know I'm crazy, but y'all know that already. I'm a crazy nail polish lady. So I'm very glad that I have them. When I look at this swatch wheel, I do recommend all of her polishes with the exception of Pisces. And if you watch my review, you know why. But everything else was, pretty good overall. I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it kind of moved slowly given the fact that I had to separate it into 4 parts, but I just really wanted to make sure that I went into the dirty details. You know what I mean? Show comparisons and all that stuff. I wanted to help you guys make the best choice for you because these polishes are not cheap. They are $9.50 a piece. So I hope this helped you make up your mind if you want to order the whole collection or just a few. Thank you so much to everybody that's been sticking around this series. I have been enjoying reading your comments and reading your take on this collection. That is one of the reasons that makes YouTube so fun for me, you guys. But anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling. I've been talking for so long about this collection. I'm happy that I'm wrapping it up. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about indie polish picks for fall, including this too. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video or any other videos coming up. I do post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!